I were to ask who is the best batsman in the world, I am sure there will be one name that will resonate in our head. Some may try to fight it, but just watching one of his innings will give you an answer. The name is Virat Kohli, dubbed as the king, the talisman, but he himself recognizes mostly as a proud husband and father. He is the man who has proven over the years that he is invincible in one of the world's most popular game, the cricket. Hello viewers, welcome to Stumps and Bails. This is your host Vineet Vashisht.
In the era when Sachin Tendulkar was considered the god of cricket, Virat Kohli grew up watching him, emulating his idol and believing in his talent. Time and again, he may have said that he will never be able to match his skills, but there is no one who can match Virat's passion. We have seen legends come out of India, but we have seen very few as ambitious as Kohli. In order to achieve his goals, Kohli used the technical skills of Sachin Tendulkar and physical conditioning that was on par with the best athletes in the world, not just cricket players. As a result, Kohli developed into the all-format accumulator who was the most reliable of all time, making breathtaking chases appear simple and discovering, in his own words, the safest way to score runs.
Domestic cricket. The Delhi ka Chhora started his cricket journey when he was 9 years old at West Delhi Cricket Academy in the year 1998. Soon after, he represented Delhi at under 15, under 17 age group and was also the captain of the sides. Things came early for him when he represented Delhi in Ranji Trophy match in 2006 when he was just 18. It was the same year when his father passed away, and such was his determination that he didn't miss a single day's match and went on to score 90. He went to the funeral once the match was over. That was the story, was his domestic beginnings, but even his international accolades came in early. In the year 2008, Virat led the Indian side to the Under-19 World Cup victory. He created a buzz that was hard to ignore. The Indian cricket circuit knew a special talent is coming. Let's look at Virat Kohli's ODI career. 2008 was the year when Kohli played his first ODI. In the era when legends like Sachin Tendulkar, Virender Sehwag, VVS Lakshman, Gautam Gambhir were the permanent members of the team and formed the top and middle order, it was difficult to make way for anyone. But luck was on his side and he got chances as a replacement for injuries. He made the best out of those opportunities and found a permanent seat for himself in the dressing room. Soon after, he became the fastest Indian batter to score 1000 runs, but had a brief period of struggle following it.
Virat Kohli was backed for his talent and he did not disappoint. He became back-to-back highest run getter for the team in almost every bilateral series he played. We mind you, this was in 2010 and we had Sachin and Sehwag in our batting lineup. In 2011 World Cup that India won, he made a significant contribution for the team. In 2011, he made his test debut but failed to impress. However, his great run in the ODIs continued. He became the highest run getter of the year in the world. It was around this time he started to gain accolades for his chasing ability. His hunger to win games for India was riling up, but little did we know it will be everything we will see in the coming years. From 2012 to 2019, there was one scene that kept playing time and again. Kohli came in the middle, he scored a century and he went back. He came to bat, chased the target and won the match for India and he went back. He came with calm, put the storm, broke records and kept on breaking them. Over these years, he amassed more than 7,000 runs in just 7 years and got himself appraisals from every critic around the world. There were players around him like Steven Smith, Joe Root and Kane Williamson, and these formed the Fab Four, but chasing down Kohli in terms of consistency in ODI cricket looked impossible. The major credit goes to his fitness regime, which took a shift after a major slump in IPL in 2012.
It was not just in ODIs that he made significant contributions to the team, even in Test he made records. The golden period in the format started for him in 2014 and peaked in 2018 when he hit 5 centuries in 550s, scoring 1300 plus runs. It was in 2014 when he was given Test captaincy due to Dhoni's absence in the first match against Australia in Australia. Kohli scored 115 in India's first innings, becoming the 4th Indian to score 100 on their Test captaincy debut. He made full-time Test captain of the side in the same series following Dhoni's retirement from Test. In 2017, he was named the full-time India captain after he was handed over the captaincy in the limited overs format too.
Of all these special years, there was one that was unbelievable. Those who have followed Virat in the year 2016 will know what we are talking about. He scored 700 plus runs in ODIs, 1200 plus runs in Test, 641 at an average of 106 in International T20 and a whopping 973 runs in one IPL season. He holds the record of the highest run getter in one IPL season even now. Following the stupendous 2016,
it was in the year 2017 when Captain Virat got hitched to leading Bollywood actress Anushka Sharma. The proud husband that he is, he never shied away from speaking about Anushka's contribution to his life as a role model and a partner. Virat till 2019 that he had set a benchmark for himself. Fans started expecting only centuries from him after the world was hit by COVID-19 in 2020. It was hard for everyone to recuperate in those times. Not much of cricket was played in the year, but when players came back to the field, we saw something different. We saw a Kohli who had all the ambition in the world, but just because he was not converting his 50s into 100s, it became the talk of the town. He gave up all his captaincy roles following the critiques. He talked about his struggles and the need for him to take a break. But the fans believed in him and it was worth the wait. We did not see a century for 1000 plus days from Virat, but in Asia Cup 2022, Virat finally hit his 71st century and it was a celebration for the entire world. As of today, he is the second highest in the century list, the only batter with a 50 plus average in all formats. The only batter in the top 10 of the most runs scored in the career list. He is the man of the moment with 8,000 test runs, 12,000 plus ODI runs and almost 4,000 T20 international runs. He is Virat Kohli, the batter not just par excellent but who defines excellence. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to Stumps and Bails YouTube channel, and also don't forget to follow all our social media handles as well. That's all for today's segment. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.
Hello viewers, welcome to Stumps and Bails. When India is preparing itself for a great upcoming contest, Asia Cup 2022, the Player Katha show is all set to bring you one of the most interesting stories about your favorite cricketer who proved himself to be a true passionate sportsman of cricket. Without wasting any time further, we would like to introduce India's one of the finest captains, Rohit Sharma, the Hitman. Rohit Sharma is a name that has taken the world of cricket by storm. Unquestionably, he is one of the most fantastic cricket ball batters you will ever see. His style of hitting over the covers has been considered violent and aggressive, which made him receive a new cricketing title, Hitman. This Nagpur native story is nothing short of a movie in making. From being lauded as the gifted youth to later being mocked by people for his inconsistency to now being a crucial cog in the Indian batting lineup, this 35-year-old is known for his soothing style of knocks while being at the crease. Son of a caretaker in a transport firm and a housewife, Rohit Sharma had a fairly humble childhood. Due to the economic situation of his family, Rohit also had to live with his grandparents. But one thing that remained constant is that he played a lot of cricket. He used to travel all the way from Borivali to Churchgate and back every single day. During one of those struggle days, while going to practice one day, Rohit was traveling on a local train. There was the usual push and pull that happened, and poor Rohit dropped his kit on the railway tracks. He took a return train to travel all the way back, only to find that his kit was gone. When he finally reached the field, he got punished and was asked to field for the entire day. Do you know that in his younger days, when he played cricket, he would smash windows of the people in his neighborhood? One day, some neighbors called the cops on him. But did he stop? Well, we all know the answer. The journey from being ignored to play for the country to becoming the captain was not a cakewalk for Rohit. We all know about his unmatched performances and mind-blowing scores, but his journey was not always filled with pleasant experiences. Even after being in the 2007 World Cup winning squad, he was ignored for much time being. While the rest of the players were looking forward to the World Cup 2011, Rohit did not even get the chance to play and be a part of this iconic moment when India lifted the trophy after 28 years. But it was not the end. In fact, it was the starting point for everything. At the beginning of his career, he had to face a sea of storms where waves constantly took him up and down. In his early international career, he was constantly in and out of the squad. The legend said that this young man had a lot of versatility when it comes to hitting the ball, but does not really know how to channel it to the best of his ability. Rohit was an off-spinner bowler before switching to opening batting, which is rather shocking. But because of his batting skills, his coach Dinesh Lad elevated him to start the innings. In school cricket competitions, Rohit did well and opened the batting with a century on his debut. When Rohit bats, he starts slow, but when he gets into the form, he is unstoppable unless he plays a bad shot, of course. Do you know the story of his international jersey number? Stick till the end of the video to know more. Rohit Sharma's fortune in his white ball career was significantly changed by then captain MS Dhoni, who may be regarded as the crucial figure in this. He was introduced to the team as an opener by him, and the rest is history. Despite a great start in series like ODI and T20I, Rohit took a little more time to have similar success in the Test cricket. He tried to prove his cool batting style in 2010 by entering Test cricket, but it took 3 more years to finally enter the Indian team in the longer format, when he scored his first Test century against West Indies in the year 2013. For the jersey number, Rohit always wears the 45th number on his international jersey, and the reason behind it is actually very simple. His mother liked the number 45 and all the other numbers were already taken. Not only in the game of cricket, but he's also a language prodigy. He can speak up to 4 different languages that include English, Hindi, Marathi and Telugu. Talk about a genius brain. Rohit's love life is a story in itself. Rohit met his wife Ritika Sajde during a photo shoot, but did you know that UV had a huge role to play in this? Well, Ritika's Rakhi brother Yuvraj Singh had introduced them to each other while they were on a set in 2008. They were friends for some time in 2009 and ended up dating for 6 years. Rohit and Ritika finally tied the knot on 13 December 2015 in a star-studded wedding. The couple welcomed their only child Samaya on December 30th, 2018 after 3 years of their marriage. This family man is also a great human being who passionately cares about nature around him. It was Ritika who pushed Rohit to use his fame for a bigger cause. Rohit Sharma has seen wearing Save the Rhino shoe multiple times on the field to support the cause that he launched in 2019, Rohit for Rhinos. Not just that, he also helped cleaning 15 kgs of plastic. He visited the beach himself and appealed to people to contribute to a cleaner environment. Rohit made his List A debut for West Zone against Central in the Deodhar Trophy in March 2005. At Darwin in July 2006, Sharma made his first-class debut for India A against New Zealand A. Rohit played his first Ranji Trophy match for Mumbai in 2006-07 season and was a member of the Mumbai side that won. The IPL's most successful skipper is Rohit Sharma. He has 4 IPL championships with Mumbai Indians as their captain. In the IPL, Sharma's season began with the Deccan Chargers. During his 201 IPL games, he scored 5,249 runs at an average of 31.24 and a strike rate of 130.6, totaling to 5,249 runs. He has 1 century and 39 half centuries. On June 23, 2007, Rohit Sharma was selected for his maiden ODI watch against Ireland. He was not given the opportunity to bat, but India won by 8 wickets. Rohit Sharma used to bat in the middle order during this time, and from that time to now, his career has taken a huge leap. Just 624 runs more for him to achieve the 10,000 run mark in ODIs. Rohit Sharma is a player with the highest number of double centuries, where he has 3 double centuries to his name, which is more than any other cricket player in this world. In the 2019 World Cup, the hitman became the only player to hit 5 centuries in the World Cup series and 648 runs in the 9 matches that he played. After Virat Kohli resigned as the T20 captain on December 8, 2021, Rohit Sharma was named the Indian white ball cricket team's captain by the BCCI. During India's 3-match ODI series against South Africa in 2021 and 2022, Rohit Sharma was scheduled to captain the team, but due to an injury, he was unable to go. In the first ODI encounter between India and West Indies at Ahmedabad on February 6, 2022, Rohit Sharma officially took the captaincy of Indian cricket team for the first time. This is notable since it was India's 1000th ODI. Sharma, however, was unable to deliver consistent performances, which prevented him from competing in the 2011 ICC Cricket World Cup. But Hitman's career was given a boost after the World Cup when MS Dhoni brought him back and made him the opener for the 2013 ICC Champion Trophy. After that, Rohit Sharma never looked back. Hitman helped India win its second Champions Trophy with 117 runs in 5 innings at an average rate of 35.40 and 2.5 centuries. There aren't many more complete openers in T20 than Rohit Sharma. At 2007 ICC World T20 Championship, Rohit made his India T20 debut against England. However, he was not given the chance to bat. He did, however, have the chance to use it against South Africa in his second game, and he seized it. India won by 37 runs as a result of an unbroken 50 from Rohit. And Rohit Sharma had 4 double hundreds under his belt. He is the first and the only player in the ODI history to score 3 double centuries. In Test cricket, he has also scored a double century, which he did in 2019 against South Africa. Over the years, Rohit has etched his name as one of the most successful batsmen in the modern era. Be it humongous sixes or impeccable innings, he plays with the help of his stylish pull and hook shots, which everyone admires. The Hitman has left no stones unturned in establishing himself as the permanent member of the Team India for a longer period of time. After India won the Test under Rohit Sharma in his first outing as the skipper, the Hitman got praise from none other than the little master Sunil Gavaskar himself. The Indian side won the match in just 3 days, and the reason behind Gavaskar's lavishing praise on Sharma. He simply kept on complimenting Sharma for all his doings as captain, whether it is perfect field placement or impressive bowling challenge. He simply kept complimenting Sharma for all his doings as captain, whether it is perfect field placement or impressive bowling changes. The victory and the legend's accolades solidified Hitman's position as a legitimate leader in the red ball format, assuring fans that Indian cricket is in safe hands. Rohit has seen his fair share of struggles in the days. From being ignored to even be a part of the squad, to now being the most important player who's leading the team from the front and is now on his way to reach the new glories in the coming big tournaments. There is no way we can imagine a player hitting 250 runs and score in one day, but our boy has done it, and he only is capable of doing it again. The only that is left to see is him lifting a World Cup trophy as the captain, and we hope this happens soon. All eyes on World Cup T20 and 2023. Well, if you liked Hitman's story, let us know by commenting down below. Don't forget to like this video, share and subscribe to Stumps and Bails. And also don't forget to follow all our social media platforms, which would be linked in the description box down below. Till then, take care and bye-bye.
Hello viewers, welcome to Stumps and Bails. Hope you all are doing well. This is your host Vineet Vashisht. For years, numbers have always shadowed this player and served as brief reminders of his excellence between the gallery ropes. Quickest to reach 1000, 2000, 3000 runs by Indian, highest run scorer for India in 2015 World Cup, only player to get 2 consecutive golden bats at ICC Champion Trophy. All of those numbers are records, serving as a colossal capstone to a distinguished career. He initially joined Sonnet Club as a wicketkeeper, but after coach Tarak Sinha saw his batting talent, he decided to coach him as an opener. He earned the nickname Gabbar because of his Gajani hairdo, curved moustache and the way he twists his moustache. Yes, you guessed it right. It is none other than our favorite cricketer, Shikhar Dhawan. Without wasting any time further, let us introduce to our today's best player profile in our latest show, Player Katha. Let's get into the details of players' history and grab few things by knowing some of the unnoticed achievements of Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar Dhawan is an Indian left-hand opening batter who was born in New Delhi, India on 5 December 1985. Shikhar Dhawan has been a part of Indian squad from almost a decade now. However, presently he is only seen as a consistent part of ODI squad. Shikhar Dhawan played his last test in 2018 and hasn't been a part of T20 format as well from past 2 years. Shikhar Dhawan was the top scorer for India back in ICC World Cup 2015, Champion Trophy 2013 and 17. He also won Player of the Tournament award in ICC Champion Trophy 2013. Dhawan has the record of fastest century on debut in the test that he achieved in 2013. Shikhar Dhawan is the only batter except Virat Kohli to score more than 6,000 runs in Indian Premier League and has played more than 200 matches in the tournament. Shikhar Dhawan was born to Mahendra Pal Dhawan and Sunaina Dhawan in 1985. He has a younger sister named Shrestha. Shikhar Dhawan got married to Aisha Mukherjee in 2012 and the couple were blessed with a son named Zorawar in 2014. Shikhar Dhawan also adopted Aisha's daughters from her previous marriage. However, the couple decided to end their marriage in 2021. Shikhar Dhawan started off playing cricket at the age of 6 years. Dhawan attended St. Mark's Senior Secondary School in Mirabagh area of Delhi at the age of 12 years. Shikhar Dhawan joined Sonnet Club in Delhi and got coaching from Tarak Sinha along with his cousin. When Dhawan joined the club, he started off as a wicket-keeper batter but later dropped wicket-keeping to focus more on his batting skills. Shikhar Dhawan started off his domestic career back in 1999 when he was picked up in the Delhi Under-16 squad for the Vijay Merchant Trophy. Dhawan smashed 755 runs in 9 matches including 2 centuries and ended up as the leading run scorer of the tournament. A year later, in 2001, Shikhar Dhawan was picked up in the Under-19 squad of Delhi and smashed 282 runs in just 5 matches. Shikhar Dhawan was picked up in the squad of Under-19 Indian team for the ICC Under-19 World Cup in 2004 and ended up as the highest run getter of the tournament, scoring 505 runs including 3 centuries. Shikhar Dhawan made his first-class debut in 2004 for Delhi in match against Andhra Pradesh and scored 49 runs in the match. In his debut season, Shikhar Dhawan smashed 461 runs in just 6 matches. Dhawan was appointed as the captain of Delhi Ranji team in 2007 season and smashed a century in the debut. In 2007-08, Shikhar Dhawan played 8 matches and scored 570 runs including 2 centuries. Dhawan smashed 415 runs in the next season of Ranji Trophy. Dhawan continued to be a part of Delhi Ranji team for all the years. In 2012-13 Ranji season, Shikhar Dhawan scored 461 runs including 2 centuries. Shikhar Dhawan made his international debut in an ODI match against Australia on 20th October 2010. His debut didn't go well and he was out on the second delivery of his innings. In June 2011, Shikhar Dhawan made his T20 debut against West Indies and scored 11 runs on the debut. Dhawan was dropped from the squad after some average performances. Dhawan made a strong comeback in 2013 and was picked up in the Indian squad for the Test series against Australia. Shikhar Dhawan made his Test debut on 14 March 2013 and scored fastest century on debut in Test career. Dhawan scored 187 runs in the innings and won Player of the Match award. Shikhar Dhawan was then picked up in the Indian squad for the ICC Champion Trophy in 2013 and smashed 363 runs in just 5 matches and ended up as the highest run scorer in the tournament. Dhawan then became a regular opener in all the 3 formats for India. However, due to heavy competitions from the opening slot in the Indian squad, he had to warm the bench for many matches. Dhawan was picked up in the Indian squad for the ICC Champion Trophy in 2017 too. He made a blistering start in the tournament, smashing 68 runs against Pakistan. Then he scored 338 runs in the tournament and won the gold bat. In 2018, Shikhar Dhawan played his 100th ODI match against South Africa and scored his 13th century. In June 2021, Shikhar Dhawan was appointed as the captain of Indian team for the limited over series against Sri Lanka, where he completed 6,000 runs in one-day cricket. The Gabbar has also been appointed as the captain of the ODI series against West Indies in July 2022. Shikhar Dhawan made his IPL debut in 2008 in the opening edition of the Indian Premier League and scored 340 runs in 14 matches while playing for Delhi Daredevils. In 2009, he was dropped in by Mumbai Indians but didn't get many chances in next 2 seasons. In 2011, he was picked up by Deccan Chargers and remained with the squad for 2 seasons, ending up as the leading run scorer for them in both seasons. Shikhar Dhawan was then bought by Sunrisers Hyderabad in 2013 and remained with the franchise till 2018. In 2019, the gabbar was robbed in by Delhi Daredevils for 5 crore 20 lakhs. In 2020, Dhawan smashed 2 centuries in 2 matches and became first batter to achieve the record. In Tata IPL 2022, Dhawan was bought by Punjab Kings for a whopping amount of 8 crore 25 lakhs and ended up as the highest run scorer for the team. Dhawan also became only second batter to score more than 6,000 runs in the IPL history. Shikhar Dhawan, the dependable opener of India. A whole bunch of Dhawan vulnerables emerged when Dhawan started to rule the game. In Tests, Shikhar Dhawan played 34 matches and scored 2,315 runs, including 7 centuries and 5 half-centuries, with highest score of 190 runs in an innings. In ODIs, the gabbar has played 149 matches and scored 6,284 runs, including 17 centuries and 35 half-centuries, with the highest score of 143 runs in a match. In the shortest format of the game, Dhawan has played 68 games and scored 1,759 runs, including 11 half-centuries, with the highest score of 92 runs in a match. In IPL, Shikhar Dhawan has played 206 matches and scored 6,244 runs, including 2 centuries and 47 half-centuries, with the highest score of 106 runs in a match. The list of accomplishments Shikhar Dhawan has achieved thus far in his career is vast, and many of them are quite astonishing. With his extraordinary performance in cricket and the ever-grateful attitude, Shikhar Dhawan has always been an inspiration to youth, irrespective of their interest in the sport. Over the years, Dhawan has posed his name in history as one of the greatest left-handed batters of all time. I hope you guys liked and enjoyed our today's Player Katha episode on the dependable opener of India, Shikhar Dhawan. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to Stumps and Bails YouTube channel, and also don't forget to follow all our social media handles as well. Rising up to a new fame and gaining of popularity are some of the 2 aspects in a sports star life that aren't easily served on a silver platter. Despite shining bright and grabbing attention, some jewels still remain unnoticed and unpicked. This could be one such scenarios which can be attributed to our India's one of the best cricketing bowlers, who ensure that his opponents feel his presence in the very first minute of the match by directly striking at the wickets. Hailing from a small village called Meerut in Uttar Pradesh, this player executed a stellar performance at all international platforms. His tweaking ability to make ball attain swing moment at a medium speed can be considered as an innovative approach ever executed in the history of cricket by a bowler. With his meek attitude and a tremendous skill set, this bowler brought many surprises to the cricket fraternity. He has won most Player of the Series awards for India. So, are you now curious for his name being unveiled? Yes, even we too are. Without wasting our time further, let us introduce to our today's best player profile in our latest show, Player Katha. Hello viewers, welcome to Stumps and Bails. This is your host Vineet Vashisht. Hope you all are doing well. Let's get into the details of a player's history and grab few things by knowing some of the unnoticed achievements of Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Kumar is more popularly known as Bhuvi. He is born in Meerut, Uttar Pradesh on 5th February 1990. An Indian right-arm medium-fast bowler, he is known for his ability to swing the ball both ways, made him capable of taking wickets in all the countries. Bhuvneshwar Kumar started playing cricket at the age of 13. His sister, who is just 7 years elder to him, not only encouraged him for playing cricket but also accompanied him to a coaching center. He used to go to Victoria Club and was coached by wicketkeeper Vipin Vast and Sanjay Rastogi. Kumar made his domestic debut in Ranji Trophy at the age of 17 against West Bengal, playing for Uttar Pradesh in 2007. His debut season was almost average, but his skill came into limelight during the Ranji Trophy 2008 and 9 when he dismissed Master Blaster Sachin Tendulkar on 0. This was the first time in Sachin's career that he goes dismissed for a duck. In that season, he added 35 scalps to his scorecard. In 2012 Duleep Trophy, he made his maiden first-class century by playing for Central Zone in the semi-final against North Zone, where he was awarded Man of the Match for a match-winning performance. He acquired an opportunity with his stellar performance in the Ranji Trophy for the first time against Pakistan on December 25, 2012 in a T20 international match. Without resisting from showing up his consistent skill set, he picked up 3 wickets by giving just 9 runs, a masterstroke from a debutant. By giving a quality performance in T20 International Series, he earned a place in the ODI cricket where he took his first wicket on the very first ball. Kumar made a dream start to his career by bowling a perfect length ball outside off, little bit of swing in, and Mohammad Hafiz failed to read the swinging in delivery and got bowled. In 2013, Bhuvneshwar Kumar made his test debut against Australia. However, he couldn't make a good start. Despite a plunging performance as a bowler, he gained some attention with his bat, though by scoring 38 runs in a 140-run partnership along with MS Dhoni. Not leaving any stone unturned, he ensured for a full-length participation in all formats of the game. In the same year, he got selected in Champions Trophy team where he took 6 wickets in the tournament. In a Tri-Nation Series in 2013 against West Indies and Sri Lanka, he was awarded with his maiden Man of the Series award. Like any other player, Bhuvi too had to go through some tough time. He began facing some opposition as he was failing to play matches in the ICC Cricket World Cup 2015 due to his poor fitness. He just played 1 match in the tournament. Many critics began to question his quality lifestyle and also on his regular workouts. However, Kumar ensured he gives a befitting reply to all of them who doubted his capabilities by making remarkable comeback in the ICC Champions Trophy held in 2017 with his name appear on the squad list. In 2018, Bhuvi became the first Indian bowler to take 5 wickets in all 3 formats of cricket after his 5-wicket haul against South Africa in a T20 international game. Recently, in June 2022, he was named as the vice captain of the Indian team for the T20 International Series against Ireland. Bhuvneshwar Kumar was introduced to Indian Premier League by Royal Challengers Bangalore in 2009, and in 2014 he was contesting for Sunrisers Hyderabad. However, the major breakthrough in the series has come in 2016 when Hyderabad won IPL, with Bhuvi winning the purple cap for taking highest number of wickets in the tournament. How many times did you hear that a wicketless spell in the T20s make to the list of best bowling spell? But when the bowler is Bhuvneshwar Kumar, it is possible. During the ICC World Cup 2020 game between India and West Indies, Bhuvi bowled 3 overs and gave just 3 runs to put the opponent on pressure that resulted in they only managed to score 129 in their 20 overs quota, and later India won the game by 3 wickets. There are so many times Bhuvneshwar did these kind of spells to grab everyone's attention, and if we discuss all of them, then it may take a day at least. But still, I couldn't resist myself from discussing one of the superb spell of our swing magician. In the first game of the 3-match T20 series against South Africa, Bhuvi recorded his best bowling figures in T20 after restricting the home side to just 175 and help India win the game by 28 runs. While batting first, Team India posted 203 on board and the highly charged South Africa were all after it. But they forgot they have to face the Bhuvi hurdle in between them and the target. Bhuvi, like always, dismissed 2 of the main Proteas batters during the power play and later recorded his best figure of 5 for 24 and hand India a lead in the series. Bhuvneshwar Kumar is widely considered as one of the greatest swing bowlers in cricket history. After making his India debut in 2012, he has rose to one of the finest power play bowler in the world. And even after playing as a fast bowler for over 10 years, Kumar has always remained in the squads announced for the big tours, which truly defines what he has earned through his sheer dedication and brilliant bowling technique during the past 10 years. His expression is always subtle and dutiful, despite the moment demands for a celebration galore, he makes his path simple and straight. He is seemingly inconspicuous in his presence, but his work speaks aloud. Many captains with whom he worked from his first-class career feel that he is reliable and resident. I hope you guys liked and enjoy our today's Player Katha episode on the unsung hero of Team India, Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to Stumps and Bails YouTube channel, and also don't forget to follow all our social media handles as well. That's all for today's segment. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.
He can sweep any ball to fine leg for a foe, can score runs in any continent. His team may tremble, but he will stay on the crease with warm smile on his face. He'll hit 10,000 runs in Test cricket and will not make a big deal out of it. He will say he doesn't like cricket, he loves it. He's none other than the only one who has been in form since he has started playing. He is Joe Root. He has captained one of the biggest teams in cricket. You may not see big hitting happening from his bat, but his classic shots, his running between the wickets with a smile that makes it look so easy gets into bowler's skin, making him one of the toughest batters to bowl against, a nightmare. He is Joe Root, a talisman many claim to be the best ever to play for his country, England. Hello and welcome to Stumps and Bails. Today we are introducing a new series on our channel called Player Katha. Joe Root grew up in Sheffield, born to Helen and Matt Root. Joe is the eldest of his 3 siblings. Growing up in a household that was mad about sports, especially cricket, Root developed his interest in game early on. His grandfather was one of sports' passionate fanatics, while his father, Matt, was a former player with Nottinghamshire. As soon as Joe was born, a cardboard bat was handed in his hand. And little did the family know that this little boy would do wonders when he grew up. He was a sports enthusiast even as he grew up. He captained both the England and football team when he was in school. Along with being academically good, he also loved sketching. It was Joe's academic pursuits that got him to King Egbert School, where he showed brilliant performance and got a cricket scholarship to Worksop College in Sparkin Hills. From there was no looking back. Upon his graduation from the college in 2018, Joe set his eyes to becoming a professional. He started his first-class journey with Yorkshire. After his brilliant outing, the young 18-year-old was called to represent England in Under-19 World Cup in New Zealand. It was not the best outing for the team, but Joe, just like today, didn't lose his calm and didn't rush through anything. He fine-tuned his game as he enrolled himself in Darren Lehman Academy in Australia itself. It took 2 years for the prodigy to make it to the national squad, but it was worth the wait for him and for the fans. Root became the 655th player to represent England in Test cricket, a number that was going to be remembered forever. Our calm boy had a decent start to his career personally in 2012, but he tasted success as a team in his first outing. England had beaten India in India for the first time since 1984. His very first series became a benchmark for what he further had to achieve, being the successor to Alistair Cook. He played a lot of cricket in 2013, and there was no year after it where he scored at an average less than 50 except in 2019. Joe played tremendous cricket all these years and became the leading batter of the era, marking a category of Fab Four. His dream form in 2015 and 16 amazed the world as he scored 1,300 plus runs consecutively in both the years. It was in 2015 when Joe reached his career best ranking in Test cricket, the #1 spot, which he got by overtaking legends like A.B. de Villiers and his contender Steve Smith. His innings of 134 against Australia marked how crucial he was to the team. It was not just the Test cricket where he was flaring in. He showed his class in shorter format as well. Not everyone knows that his average in one-day internationals has always stayed above 40 in every calendar year and currently is at brilliant 50. It was his back-to-back dazzling performance in the middle and the development in the team structure that got him the leadership position after retirement of the legend Alistair Cook. The captaincy did not bring any change in the way he played. he continued to score runs, be at home or away, until 2019. He saw his form dipping in Tests for the first time. Just as any other player, he was criticized blatantly for it, but like any other hero, he moved past it and showed what he was capable of. He smashed 200s in 2019 World Cup, which eventually his team won in front of a home crowd. Root played a big part in his team's success as he became the first player in the history of English cricket to hit 3 centuries in World Cups. Not enough cricket was played in 2020 due to the pandemic, but as soon as scenes started to look normal, we had the usual sight of Joe Root scoring a plethora of runs. In 2021, the batter scored 1708 runs in Test. That is the third most runs scored by a player in a calendar year and the most by any English batter. He scored back-to-back 200s in Sri Lanka and was the lone performer in the series against India. He was named both ICC Men's Test Cricketer of the Year and the Wisden Leading Cricketer of the World for 2021. Every good thing comes to an end, and that is what happened with Joe Root's captaincy tenure. The team won only one match of the 17 they played towards the end of his captaincy days. He opened up about how the captaincy pressure overtook him and started affecting his personal health. After a series of losses, he was given slack for not being a good leader by cricket critics and fans. People called him out for not having enough intent to go for the win and blamed him for playing safe conventional cricket, which didn't align with today's world. Joe Root stepped down as England's captain in 2022, giving Ben Stokes a chance to lead the team. As of today, he has scored 6,000 plus runs in ODIs and is continuing dream form in Test, where he has already finished 10,000 runs, being the youngest player to do so. He is record holder for hitting most consecutive half centuries in Test cricket, that is 12, for hitting most runs and centuries in World Test Championship. After leaving captaincy days behind, he looks even better and we are hopeful to see more magic from him in the white jersey. Joe Root has a lot to achieve and we'll keep on talking about it. But as for now, that's all for today's video. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Stumps and Bails. And also, don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms mentioned in the description down below. That's all for today's video. Thank you and have a nice day.
In India's 10-4 victory over Pakistan in the T20 World Cup 2022 Super 12 stage game in Melbourne on Sunday, Virat Kohli scored a spectacular unbeaten 82 of 53 balls, shocking the cricketing community. Hello viewers, welcome to Stumps and Bails. This is your host Vineet Vashisht. In perhaps the best India vs Pakistan T20 match in recent memory, Kohli brought out the best in himself, the perfect finisher of run chases to help India over the line with the last ball. Because of the significance of the match and the circumstances, he considered this innings to be his finest in T20 internationals. Let's look at Virat Kohli's top 5 T20 knocks. At first, 82 not out of 58 balls versus Pakistan in Melbourne 2022. Haris Rauf, Naseem Shah and Shaheen Shah Afridi, Pakistan's three-pronged pace attack, were impenetrable in the first half. But Kohli accumulated runs through ones and twos and carried the game to its conclusion. After hitting 50 or 43 deliveries, Kohli changed the tack with Hardik Pandya at the other end. India needed 48 of the final 3 overs and Kohli kept the chase going by hitting Shaheen for 3 boundaries on either side of the strip. India needed 16 runs of the last over, and with the help of a no-ball, free hits, wides and Kohli's cunning underdues, the men in blue edged a historic comeback victory. After the match, he stated that it's a surreal atmosphere. I have no words, no idea how that happened. I'm really lost for words, Kohli said in the moments after. The calculation was simple. Nawaz had gone over the ball, so if I could take Haris down, they would panic. From 28 in 8, it came down to 16 to 6. I tried to stick to my instincts. The first one was the back of a hand slower ball, the one over long one. Standing here, I just feel like it was meant to be. Till today, Mohali was my best innings against Australia. Today, I will count this one higher. At second, 82 not out of 51 versus Australia in Mohali 2016. The side was down 49 for 3 when Kohli, who is notorious for scoring frequently against the Australian, counter-attack and rallied the troops. When India needed 38 runs of the final 3, Kohli smacked Nathan Coulter-Nile and James Faulkner all over the park. He hit 7 boundaries to excite the crowd and eliminate Australia from the competition. After that match, Kohli stated, "You need challenges every game. They improve you as a cricketer. This inning has to be in my top 3, perhaps the top right now because I'm a bit emotional." At third, 72 not out of 44 versus South Africa in Mainpur 2014. Then 25 years old, Kohli guided a chase with ease and grace in a game under extreme strain. India needed 93 runs from 10 overs in the T20 World Cup semi-final match against South Africa as Kohli entered the crease. India sped toward the finish line because of Kohli's excellent running between the wickets and his quickness to find the fence. After hammering Dale Steyn for a boundary through mid-wicket, Kohli single-handedly drove India into the championship game. Kohli finished the game unbeaten on 72 from 44 deliveries. After the match, he stated, "Today was one of those days when I had to keep my cool. After accepting the Player of the Match trophy in T20s, I look at the target number of runs and overs to go and not runs and balls to go. Overs make it look easier." At number 4, 55 not out of 37 versus Pakistan in Kolkata 2016. The batting group was under significant pressure to keep the 2016 season under their control. When Pakistan bowled 18 overs, Kohli took everything in despite the contest being hampered by bad conditions. The best score from the opposition came from Shoaib Malik 16 and Yuvraj 24 kept Kohli company. When reaching the half-century mark, Kohli made a bow to Sachin Tendulkar and committed to his strikes. India went on to complete the victory with 13 balls remaining. After the match, Virat stated, "It was a challenging wicket. That's what you want as a cricketer, new challenges to play. But getting the team out of trouble gives me pleasure. The focus becomes much more on such wickets. I think the score on the board makes me a better chaser." Last but not the least, 78 not out of 61 versus Pakistan in Colombo 2012. By surpassing his own mark, Kohli's great innings are the highest by an Indian batsman in T20 international victorious chases. On September 30, 2012, he defeated Pakistan in a World Cup match at Colombo with an unbeaten 78 of 61 balls. In the middle of another India-Pakistan match of a sluggish R. Premadasa Stadium field, Kohli displayed composure. After witnessing teammate Gautam Gambhir got out and bowled by Raza Hassan 2 balls into the innings, Kohli strode out as the batters on the other side limped back, attempting valiantly to increase their run rate. Before making a statement with an easy drive over Shahid Afridi for 6 in the first over outside the power play, Kohli made only 16 runs of his 19 first deliveries. With 18 balls left, he cruised to victory with 8 fours and 2 sixes, significantly preserving his team's chances of winning the match. After the match, Kohli stated, "The key is to stay as calm as possible. In the last game, I thought a bit too much. The idea is to play 10-15 overs and the team benefits from it. It was a slow wicket but better under lights." Virat Kohli, the greatest of all time. Virat Kohli is known for his amazing batting skills, and with this kind of knocks, he is certainly on the list of one of the greats to ever play the game of cricket. These knocks show how well Virat has developed himself throughout his cricket career, and now he has grown into becoming the legend of the sport. There is no doubt that Virat Kohli is one of the best batsmen in the world, and it is amazing, and it is always amazing to watch him play. Let's hope that he continues to deliver masterpieces like these knocks in the future and leaves the game as one of the best in the business. So, how much you like Virat Kohli's spectacular knock against Pakistan on Sunday? You can share your thoughts by commenting down below. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to Stumps and Bails YouTube channel, and also don't forget to follow all our social media handles as well. Hello viewers, welcome to Stumps and Bails. This is your host Vineet Vashisht. The key component to building a strong total is the number of successful partnerships between the player. The bigger the partnership, the stronger your hold on the innings. There are few batters in world cricket who have taken the world by storm with their coordination. The way they play not alone but together makes opposition bowlers sweat to the wrist. This World Cup, it is going to be interesting to see all these players coming together and testing bowlers in their best form. Let's take a look at top batting combos that are likely to make plentiful runs in T20 World Cup 2022. At number 5, Quinton de Kock and Reza Hendricks. Quinton de Kock has always been one of the favorite openers in the format. No one can forget the wrath he and du Plessis together brought. Those were the old days, but now he has a new partner in Hendricks. The batter has consistently been amongst the top batters in the ICC T20 batters ranking. Together in 25 innings, they have scored 902 runs at an average of 37.58. Their stands together have been crucial for South Africa for winning games, be at home or away. This T20 World Cup will be a test for them, and it will be exciting to watch these batters brew innings for second wicket. At number 4, Josh Buttler and David Malan. There is no need for an introduction to the kind of batters Buttler and Malan individually are. They have dominated the T20 format over the years with their ballistic batting skills, be it against South Africa or India. The duo has performed exceedingly well together. In their 16 innings together, they have amassed 672 runs at an average of 44.08. With 2 century partnerships and 2 50-plus partnerships, their compatible running between the wickets and scoring ability from both ends keep the outfield and audience engaged. It is easy for them to hit centuries, stand in half deliveries, and that is what makes them a formidable pair. They are on a run-hitting streak already, and their performance together will be crucial for the English side. At number 3, Virat Kohli and Suryakumar Yadav. If we are to talk about the anchors of Team India's batting lineup, then 2 names can't skip our minds at the moment. They are Virat Kohli and Sky. We do have maestros like Rohit Sharma and Rahul who are responsible for various opening partnerships, but recently we have seen King Kohli and High Sky taking the game to another level. Virat Kohli has returned to his much awaited form after hitting a century, and there is no question about Sky's streak. In only 10 innings, they have scored 440 runs with a high average of 55. Together, they are sure to shine and reach a height and form one of the most exciting batting pairs this World Cup. At number 2, Aaron Finch and David Warner. The 2 names that come to our mind when we think about Australia's opener are none other than David Warner and Aaron Finch. It feels like forever since we are seeing these 2 players opening batting for Australia. Together, they have scored plethora of runs, and that's why they are main stage at the top order. In 40 innings, the duo has scored 1500 plus runs at an average of 42. It is not just the runs but also the batting styles of both the batters. None stop other from scoring runs at full power, and that has helped their team win plenty of matches. This World Cup will be extra special as it's taking in players' own backyard. Their performance is definitely going to help the Kangaroos reach places. At number 1, Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan. Think of partnerships and Azam-Rizwan bromance is the first thing that comes to the mind of any cricket fan of today's world. The prodigies have changed the way world views Pakistan's batting because they take all the load and they don't get out. In just 3 years and 43 innings, the batter have amassed almost 2200 runs at an average of 53.24. Their record partnership is of 203 is a record that may take ages to be broken. There is no doubt about the talent of these 2 young, classy batters. They will definitely be the most sought partnership to break this season by the bowlers. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to Stumps and Bails YouTube channel, and also don't forget to follow all our social media handles as well. That's all for today's segment. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care. Hello viewers, welcome to Stumps and Bails. The T20 World Cup is getting ready to embrace all of us with lots of entertainment and lots of news. To keep you updated about the performances of the teams, your S&B is always ready with its analysis and news. Today, in this special episode on T20 World Cup 2022, we will look at the weaknesses of top 5 teams, and they are Australia, Pakistan, England, India and New Zealand. Before getting into details, let's look some partitions first. In this video, we are going to analyze 5 teams based on their categories: bowling, captaincy, injuries, batting and fielding. According to the analysis, bowling has received highest percentage, standing at 28%, with total 5 teams having same weaknesses. Under captaincy, it is 15% with 2 teams having an impact. Under injuries, it is 15% with 2 teams having an impact. Under batting, it is 23% with 3 teams having an impact. Under fielding, it is 8% with 1 team having an impact. Weaknesses of top 5 teams. Australia weaknesses: 2 issues. The defending champions will play the tournament in their own backyard, and their experience of winning the matches will be a vital role for them. In this tournament, Australia is tough to defeat in this format. The squad has all the elements for the perfect team and has almost no weaknesses. Captaincy. Even though Aaron Finch led the team from 2021 to the win and there are a lot of factors that are involved to achieve the target, there is too much reliance on the team that planning as it can affect performance. The games won't seem to be on the luck of players' performances. Australia has claimed their 6th Men's World Cup across the two formats, the most by any team after their win against the team which is already in the top 5 list. They lifted the 2021 ICC T20 World Cup which took place in Dubai. Death bowling issues. The team overall looks perfect, but the team relies on the two of their pacers and all-rounders Marsh and Stoinis. If they are recovering from an injury, will they perform or not will be a question. In addition, Astanagar is also added to partner with Adam Zampa to maintain the turns on the pitch. When we look at the numbers of these two bowlers in from 2018 to 2022, matches played in Australia, Astanagar matches 12, wickets 13, economy 5.34. Adam Zampa matches 21, wickets 25, economy 6.60. Australia has too many options and also it needs to be channelized in a proper manner. Pakistan weaknesses. Pakistan has good starters and bowlers that end the game with a great impact in the death overs, but the middle order is still a concern for Pakistan. Bowling and middle order. The middle order is very talented but they lack experience. Pakistan does not have anchors in the team. Openers take the match or throw it as seen in the last few matches. Who is taking the match on their shoulders, keeping that in mind that the PCB has drafted Shan Mansood. Shan Mansood's statistics reflect a lack of experience. He has played 10 matches, scored 201 runs at an average of 25. Fast bowlers includes Haris Rauf, Naseem Shah and Shahnawaz Dahani. The team must be hoping for Shaheen to be back in time. In the absence of Shaheen, this attack lacks a name that can scare the opposition by their presence. Pakistan has the habit of spoiling its party. This can be in the short selection of the players. If Pakistan sticks to the basics and does not try something extra, they will not be tackling the contenders like India and England. England weaknesses. 2010 T20 World Cup was won by England. With its victory, England became the first non-Asian team to win the T20 World Cup. The English team had lost their first game to the West Indies, but they went on to win all of their subsequent games and capture the trophy. England's top order has also been very fragile. England's policy of packing their side with players who contribute in all three facets of the game has continued under Butler's leadership. Ben Stokes, Moeen Ali, Sam Curran, Chris Jordan, Chris Woakes, David Willey and Liam Livingstone all are players who can make a mark with both bat and the ball. While Stokes, Curran and Ali are genuine all-rounders, the rest are also more than capable of contributing to one aspect of the game while being a specialist in the other. Death overs. The death overs look like a point of concern. The team does have players like Chris Jordan who are T20 specialists and are meant to bowl those tricky overs, but has Jordan delivered on the big stage in the past? Chris Jordan has played 4 T20 matches on Australia pitches. There he took 3 wickets at an economy of 8.71. Also with many options on the table, does Jordan make it to the playing 11? England also has a question of whether it wants to go in with Adil Rashid or are overs from Liam Livingstone and Moeen Ali enough? Injuries. Injuries are a big concern for England. Sam Curran, Ben Stokes and Chris Woakes were all injured in the recent past and so was Mark Wood. Jofra Archer is still out to injury. Johnny Bairstow is also out. England has not selected their leading opener Jason Roy in the team for T20 World Cup. Roy continues to flop with the bat. In the 100, he scored 51 runs in 6 matches. 3 times he could not have opened the account. Earlier, he had failed in the series against South Africa and India. India weaknesses. Despite a poor showing in the Asia Cup 2022, India has won every T20 bilateral series they have played in 2022. They have a massive advantage in terms of winning momentum over every other team entering the World Cup. This will boost Team India's confidence. Death bowling is a concern. India has repeatedly failed to perform well as a bowling unit. They try to limit runs in the beginning and middle of the innings, but their death bowling is too bad to ignore. If there is a chase, the team gives up runs so quickly that the entire burden falls on batters. The team must devise a solution to this problem or they will perish. Bumrah is out of the tournament due to an injury. Death bowling is a concern where there is no perfect replacement for that. Fielding. From being one of the best fielding teams a few years ago to now losing matches because of dropped catches, the team's fielding standards have been significantly deteriorated. Aside from Virat Kohli and Hardik Pandya, no fielder appears to be dependable. The youngsters must improve their body language. India's inability post-group stage plays. Overconfidence has the disadvantage of causing people to relax. These defeats serve as a reminder for us to improve in the majority of ICC competitions where India has struggled to establish itself as the undisputed hegemon of the cricketing world. We are successful in winning as many as bilateral series as possible, but we must recognize that the World Cup is called the largest competition for a reason, and success there proves a point. New Zealand weaknesses. Captaincy. Kane Williamson's form for New Zealand may be a cause of concern for last year's finalist, as the star batter and captain has seen under pressure while batting in recent games, and he needs to brace himself before the big event. Such as Aaron Finch is also dependent on team's lucky performances and talents in the team. The absence of a finisher. One of the most obvious weaknesses of New Zealand team is the lack of finisher. Michael Baswell has recently taken the cricket world by storm. The T20 World Cup 2022 will be his first opportunity to face some of the better bowlers he has faced thus far. The left-hander has a 197 plus strike rate but has only played 5 games in his career so far. Michael Baswell batting stats. Matches 12, runs 89, highest score 61 not out, average 29.66. Michael Baswell's bowling stats. Matches 12, wickets 15, best figures 5 for 3, economy 5.49. Jimmy Neesham has played a lot of games for the Kiwis, but the 32-year-old hasn't gotten a regular spot in the team. In addition, Neesham hasn't been in the best of form with the bat in the run-up to the 2022 World Cup, derailed by injuries. The injuries that the Kiwis player have sustained and their only threat. Adam Milne and Ferguson have both missed at least one calendar year due to injuries. The duo, who can hit 150 km/h, have been plugged by niggles. And even Kane Williamson has missed a significant amount of cricket this year due to injuries. Another problem of abundance. Williamson may fail to field the right combination with the plethora of talent at his disposal. Team New Zealand is in a difficult group with Australia, England and Afghanistan, with 2 more teams joining after the qualifiers, and their only chance to balance their side remains in the tri-series against Pakistan and Bangladesh at home right before the mega event. That was all about the weaknesses of the top 5 contenders in the T20 World Cup 2022. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to Stumps and Bails YouTube channel, and also don't forget to follow all our social media handles as well. The 8th edition of the T20 World Cup is all set to begin from October 16, and the talks regarding which player will win the player of the tournament already catches fire. Many superstars have proven their mettle throughout the years by playing some exceptional brand of cricket, and India great Virat Kohli is one among them. Kohli has won the award twice, once in 2014 and another one in 2016. Hello viewers, welcome to Stumps and Bails. This is your host Vineet Vashisht, and today we are going to evaluate which players have a chance of taking home the Player of the Tournament award at the T20 World Cup 2022. At number 5, David Warner. Nobody could have predicted that Australia's opener David Warner, who had trouble scoring runs before the marquee event, would take home the Player of the Tournament award at the 2021 T20 World Cup in the UAE. The tournament's second highest run scorer behind Pakistan captain Babar Azam, Warner was back to his devastating best when it counted, scoring 289 runs in 7 games. Warner hit 3 half-centuries during the competition and scored hit runs at a strike rate of 146.70 with an average of 48.17. The star batter also struck a half-century in the final against New Zealand to help Australia defeat the Black Caps and win their maiden T20 World Cup. With the 2022 event is in Australia, and Warner already showing his class in the ongoing T20 series against England, the guess that he can again claim the Player of the Tournament is quite acceptable. At number 4, Adam Zampa. Zampa, who played an important role in Australia's first ever victory in T20 World Cup last year. While everyone predicting the pitches in Australia mostly favours the Pacers, Zampa can turn out to be a real X-factor for Australia due to familiar condition, plenty of experience and fantastic record under his belt. The leg spinner bagged 25 wickets in 21 games he played in Australia at a club-worthy economy of 6.60. If dangerous bowlers of Australia by any chance fail to control the opposition during the power play overs, Zampa holds the ability to bring his side back in the game during the middle overs by restricting the battles and also picking up crucial wickets at the right time. At number 3, Wanindu Hasaranga, the star all-rounder of Sri Lanka who is performing consistently well for the past couple of time, is one of the most talked about players of the current generation. Hasaranga bagged most number of wickets in the last year's mega event, having dismissed 16 batters in 8 games he featured in. He is not just great in bowling, but he is a match winner batter too. His strike rate of 137 plus in 2022 so far is enough to tell everybody how good he is with the bat. No one can even forget his innings during the night of Asia Cup finals when half of the side walked back to pavilion at the score of 58. He then played a fearless knock of 36 in just 21 deliveries to bring his team back in the game and later took 3 wickets with the ball to help his side clinch their 6th Asia Cup title. At number 2, Mohammad Rizwan. The opening batter is known for providing strong start to the side while playing alongside skipper Babar Azam and bat deep to guide his team to their desired position most of the time. The backbone of Team Pakistan, Mohammad Rizwan, was rock steady during the Asia Cup 2022, hammering 281 runs in 6 matches at 56.20 with the help of 3 half-centuries. He is the prolific run scorer for the Pakistan team and his current form is a portrait of his caliber with the bat. Rizwan is one of those rare cricketers who knows when to rotate strike and when to hit the ball out of the park. Number 1 batter in T20 rankings, Rizwan is one of the top contenders who can score the highest runs in the tournament and may even bag the Player of the Tournament award too. At number 1, Surya Kumar Yadav. Surya Kumar Yadav, who made his T20 debut for India in 2021, is in the best shape of his life. The stylish batter proved why he was thought to be India's top T20 batsman by playing some exceptional good innings and making his presence felt. Yadav, in his recent outing against South Africa at home, smashed 2 half-centuries and becoming the leading run scorer for India with 119 runs at a strike rate of 195.08 overall. He is currently ranked number 2 in the ICC rankings for batters. His presence on the field, his confidence while batting and his ability to play shots all over the park are all what India needed the most in the upcoming marquee event. And he will most likely live up to everyone's expectation and will undoubtedly be the man will be remembered by all whenever everyone talks about the T20 World Cup 2022. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to Stumps and Bails YouTube channel, and also don't forget to follow all our social media handles as well. That's all for today's segment. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.